Well, hi there. Welcome in. Well, tonight, I thought I'd play a little bit of Guild Wars 2 with you. You see, I've realized that all of the comfort YouTubers that I had back when I was in primary school, high school, first years of uni, they all moved over to Twitch. And I thought Twitch was much less personal, much less comforting. So I said, heck, I'm gonna pop on there. I'm gonna do it myself. I'm gonna give myself, and hopefully somebody else, a little bit of comfort content. A little bit of Let's Plays, standard, old-fashioned Let's Plays, to watch when you get home from school. In nice little 20-minute episodes. Just perfectly long to enjoy. And then to get on with your day, a little bit more immersed in a world or two. So thank you for coming along. I'm gonna start us off with a little bit of Guild Wars 2, as I said. Let me introduce you to my new character. So her name is Loe Aegis. I name all of my Guild Wars 2 characters first name and Aegis as their last name. And she is a known hunter. Or well, ranger, as you would say in Guild Wars 2. Now, as you will notice, she's already level 14. I have been playing her a little bit in the last few days, because I just wanted to, well, do what we're gonna continue doing today. Wind down and enjoy the ride. This is going to be a little bit of a different Let's Play. Nothing's going to be rushed. I've played through the Guild Wars 2 world a couple of times, and I've got a few max level characters doing fractals, world v world, and the rest. And maybe one day, Loe here will reach that as well. But that is by no means the goal. The goal is to have fun. To enjoy the world. The beautiful world that was crafted for us here by the people over at ArenaNet, and the beautiful soundtrack by Jeremy Saul in the main game and a few other people in the newer expansions. I feel like people really do skip out on this way too much, along with myself. And that's why I wanted to just sit back, relax, grab myself a nice little cup of coffee, or cocoa, and enjoy the game for what it is.
You, come here.
Now, we are already being beckoned to join the first step of our personal story, I believe, which I haven't done whatsoever. Yes, there we go, Forging a Legend. I've done the first, the great hunt that you do right up here, collecting some raven eggs into the roosts and fending off the skelk. And now we must continue down here. So not all episodes are going to be story-centered. Of course not. I have a few hours on this character already and I haven't done any story. If I open up the map, you will see that I've actually explored all these parts up here and done some hard quests. And that's simply because I wanted to. So story is not going to be our main thing we're going to be following. No, we're going to be following our heart. If we feel like exploring, we'll do that. We're going to treat the story just as we would treat World vs. World, or PvP, or any other game mode. Just as what it is, a game mode. And definitely not the main content. So, let's get ourselves started off here with the Wild Spirits. So here we are, talking to Farian the Tracker. Hey there.
Ah, the Slayer. What a sight for sore eyes. Between the two of you, I'm sure you can solve my problem. I'm headed for Wolf Shrine, but now I've got the jitters about bringing my Dolyaks there. One of the spirits of the wild has gone insane, attacking caravans.
It makes no sense for a spirit to do that.
Exactly my problem. I can't figure it out. I do know it's got the Minotaurs around here riled up. Not Minotaur, it's the Minotaur. It's a spirit like bear or wolf. I'm a tracker by bear's bald butt. I know the difference.
If such a spirit exists, it hasn't been seen in generations. Why would it show up now?
All I know is that it's out there. Once we get going, you'll see for yourself.
Well, there you go. Looks like we've got a little bit of a spirit problem. Huh. Well, nothing that Lohi can't fix. Of course, the help of the legendary Estegalkin is a worthwhile mention as well, but I think we are still the true star here. Well, alongside our juvenile brown bear, so of course, who by the way still needs a name, so feel free to point out some suggestions in the comments. The reason why I went to...
There's nothing out here.
You just wait, kiddo.
Oh.
You'll see. Keep watch of those bushes, and up in the trees.
We're shaking a little bit.
Minotaurs in the trees.
It's not some mere minotaur, it's the spirit of the wild, the granddaddy of all minotaurs. Hush now, I heard something. So the thing with Guild Wars 2 is that it sometimes doesn't play voice lines correctly. I don't know if anybody else has this problem, but I've been having it, well, ever since I started playing the game back in 2014, I want to say, or maybe early 2015. User AoE here. But yes, what I wanted to say before the cutscene got kicked off was that I'm usually a tap target player.
That's just not normal.
I agree. Something's driving those minotaurs to attack. But what?
The spirit is here to protect its kind. What's gotten it so frantic?
You won't see me coming next time.
So whenever that happens, that the voice line gets skipped, I'll do my best to remember in time to read the text myself before it disappears. But yeah, so I wanted to say that I am usually a tap targeting person. I really do enjoy tap targeting MMOs most, like tap target Guild Wars 2, World of Warcraft, Arcade.
Father's hobnailed boots. Minotaurs. A whole stampede.
But I decided to go with the action camera for this Let's Play. Something that I never did before in Guild Wars 2. I never played it in action camera. I never gave it a shot at all. But I really wanted to make it seem oh, sorry. Getting some messages here. I've got a friend coming over later. We're gonna be playing some games together, and they're asking what food they should bring. But yes, I wanted to make this Let's Play really as slow and immersive as possible. You know, it seems to make sense that you'd want to play, you know, really zoomed out with your tap targeting camera in order to, well, see as much of the area around you as you can, you know, to have better spatial awareness. But that's not the point at the end of the day. The point is to enjoy the world most, and I really figured that there was a wonderful YouTube video, and I'll try to find it out and link in the comments or in the description, talking about how by playing really zoomed out and top down, you lose a lot of perspective on the game. And it got me thinking, and I found that to be quite true. So I decided to give it a shot, and I copied their camera settings almost to a T, And I'm liking it quite a lot. It's a lot more immersive and a lot more... Well, as they said, the world has a lot more dimension. Everything feels bigger in comparison to you. It feels more substantial. And I think that's a very, very good thing.
What was that on the cliff? Did you see that? I thought I saw...
Oh, more Minotaurs. Let's get our AoE ready, shall we? Maybe a little bit too fast. But it's okay. It'll recharge soon. Holy hell, there's a lot of them. We're running out of abilities here. Okay. Oh, well, they're running off, most of them. Anybody else who needs a piece? They're also running off. This one's attacking, though. Another one? Yes, let's get them with the AoE. Having to aim your shots in an MMO is quite unorthodox, especially for me, but it's sort of growing on me. I'm liking
You
it.
two, this caravan would have been crushed flatter than hammered mud. Do you believe me about the spirit of the wild now?
I agree the Minotaurs are acting strangely, but that does not mean we're dealing with the spirit of the wild.
You youngsters know nothing. This isn't normal. Something is provoking the guardian spirit of the Minotaurs.
Even if that's true, it doesn't explain what's going on. What is the spirit reacting to? What is it trying to accomplish?
There's one way to find out. I saw the spirit down by the river in a form solid enough to leave tracks. An enterprising tracker could follow the trail.
Leave it to me. I'll go to the river and follow the tracks until I figure this out.
While you're doing that, I'll be at my homestead in Holbrook if you need me. Good luck. If Fergen's beast exists, I know you'll find it.
I should also probably mention... Oh, what wonderful level up we got ourselves here. Well, let's see now. The braces... That gives us precision. Those give us power. And those give us vitality. Now, I'm not going to be googling anything either. That's another idea that I got from the video I'm going to leave in the description. That you shouldn't Google the best build. You shouldn't Google how to play the game. You should just play the game. And I'm taking that to heart. So, as we're playing with a bow, as a ranger, it makes sense for precision to be something that we should stack a little bit. So, oh, look at all that XP down there. Ho, that's sexy. Well, let's see now. Oh, we're gonna have to be organizing our inventory soon. That's 8 slots. Oh, wonderful. Well, let me deposit anything. Great. Upgrade ourselves a little bit. So, oh, and another level up. Amazing. We got a new bow. And all of them have power. All of them have an identical strength. It's just the sigils that are a bit different. So, one's got the sigil of air that unleashes a lightning strike upon critical hitting a foe. The sigil of ice, chill a foe for 2 seconds after striking from its flank, hold on 20 seconds. And the sigil of frailty, inflict vulnerability for 5 seconds after striking a foe from its flank. Probably, I think I'm gonna go for the frailty. It's got only a 2-second cooldown, which is the least of all of them, and inflicting vulnerability just makes them more susceptible to burst damage, which I feel like we're gonna have a little bit here. So let's take that one. Wonderful. And you also get another skill slot. So we only have one real choice here. Oh, we've got 2. Sharpening Stone, Survival. Bleed foes with your next few attacks. Or Spike Trap. It's a trap. Set a trap that bleeds and launches foes. Now, I always thought traps were kind of cool, but I played the Dragon Hunter before on my Guardian, and I just could not seem to get the hang of it. So I'm gonna go with Sharpening Stone. I feel like I'll make, personally, a bit of a better use of it. Well, I should also probably give you a quick rundown of my history with Guild Wars 2. So, I've been playing it on and off since, as I said, 2015, 2014. I have a max level Guardian, a max level Necromancer, and a max level Engineer, with the Guardian being my main. Now I do have, as you'll notice here, another level 80 boost, so somewhere down the line we might find a use for that one. For now it'll just stay in there. I have 2 cash shop items, the Copper-Fed Salvage-O-Matic and the Snowflake Gobbler. I think those are both very useful, especially with the holidays coming up. The Snowflake Gobbler is going to make a big difference. But right now it's the 30th of October, so candy corn is flowing literally out of everything's ass. And I never got the candy corn gobbler, so I'll check it out later. If it's on sale now, it might be worth it. I feel like, well, I've heard that it's even better than the Snowflake Gobbler. But yes, for now, let's examine these tracks over here. There are tracks here from a single large hoofed animal. There's a good chance they were made by Minotaur. Or Minotaur. Examine the tracks more closely. The tracks were definitely made by the Minotaur spirit. The trail leads across the river. Mountains block the way east, so Minotaur must be heading north along the river. Continue following the trail. Well, let's go. Let's follow the river north. I do have a little bit of an effect on the game, a visual effect through the NVIDIA in-game filter. Just a tiny bit of vibrancy, and not even sure if I put any sharpness of it on it. I think it's just a tiny bit of vibrancy, and that's about it, but it just livens the game up that much more. Not that it needs it, this game is plenty lively itself, but hell, how can you say no to sights like these? And I'm not meaning the underskirt of the character. Now, let's look. Oh, there's some more tracks. Wonderful. The trail grows clear. Oh, forest grub. Tactical retreat. Wonderful. The bear has saved my hide plenty of times. Another one. Do they just keep coming whenever you click on the tracks? They do. Alright, it grows clearer and more distinct here, revealing more of the tracks you've been following. Examine them more closely. No doubt about it, this is Minotaur's trail. The track leads northwest, back across the river. Northwest, back across the river. Alright, that's over there. Now, as for Loha's personality here, I went for a bit more of a dignified yet ferocious huntress. Oh yeah, sorry about that. My friend was asking if they could arrive a little bit early. And of course that's fine. So I chose a little bit of I think I can actually show that here. Yeah, so I chose the bear, revenge, protect the spirits, bear, and dignity. So she's a little bit of a revengeful, sort of giving into her feelings, yet still acting on dignity sort of person. And I think that goes well with her being sort of a little bit more of a lone wolf, or well, in this case, bear, ranging across the forests of the northern regions of Tyria. Minotaur's trail is clearly visible here. Its tracks are getting easier to recognize. They're heavier and faster now, deep hoof prints that are further and further apart. The trail continues north, up into the pass, through the mountains. And I should also state that I never before actually played through the Guardian personal story. I mean the Guardian, the Norn personal story. I only ever played through the human one, the Sylvari one, and the Asura one. My two mains are both Asura. So this is all new to me. Cave Spider, let's get rid of them. And also I've never played a Ranger before, so the class is completely new to me as well. The fresh we've seen so far, they were made quite recently. They've just come through here, still heading north. Your quarry is very close. I'm not looking for the spider though, get out the way. Oh, and that's the story continuation there, but first we'll mine some ore, because why not? It's always a good idea to mine some ore. I've always loved the professions in Guild Wars 2, even though I never really got good at them, but maybe this time around. Well, let's continue the story, Rage of the Minotaurs. Well, Minotaurs.
We're busy, wench. Run back to Holbreck and sow something. Ha ha!
Oh.
Not a chance. I won't let anyone harm the Minotaur spirit.
Look, brothers, a woman with a brain. She's figured us out. She has to die.
Oh, the Sons of Sonia, huh? Well, let's get this in. Bam. I should have used my new ability earlier there, before unleashing all of my main attacks, but hey, you learn from your mistakes, don't you?
Watch me slaughter my enemies.
Nope, I don't think you will.
You asked for it. I'll kill you, slay you, and make boots from your...
Of course you will, Halfdan the Black, of course you will.
Now you suffer.
There you go, I used my ability correctly there. And they're gone. Well done, everyone.
Why were you hunting the Minotaur spirit? Tell me, you blubbering weakling, or I'll feed you to a bear!
It doesn't matter if you know. Jormag sent us a champion and we've been feeding it Minotaurs. Vidkun declared the next meal should be the Minotaur spirit itself. Soon the beast will destroy Holbreck. The weak will be slaughtered. The strong will become stronger. Hail Vidkun! Hail Jormag!
Shut up, you idiot. I'm letting you go, but only so your pathetic friends will know I'm coming.
You do that, and the next time we meet, it'll be at the end of a blade.
And I'll tear it from your hands and stick it in your throat. Go on, run now.
I love the way she handled that. Wonderful personality. Well, back into Wayfarer Foothills we go. And I think this might be actually a good place to end today's episode. Thank you very much for coming with me on this adventure. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be comforting. It's gonna be an adventure, I believe. And I think what we all lack in today's world is a real adventure with friends. So, you're very much welcome to come along, and hopefully we'll be friends by the end. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.